Hi, beautiful people. April Mack here, and I'm doing my second live in a day, which tells you something. What it tells you is I don't have kids right now, so they're at their dad's house. So it means I can do a bit more work, the work that I love, my life's work, and get on here and do a few more lives, which I love doing now as I'm getting more and more used to them. And what I wanted to get on, so I get the stream, the content for what I put on here comes from, a bit of a stream that comes into my head, as well as often it's what is happening for me personally or people I'm working with, and stuff comes up. And if it comes up repeatedly, then I know it's something I need to get on here and talk about. And this post is as much for me as it is for anyone watching or listening to the replay. If you are listening to replay, hashtag replay, and if you like what I'm doing and what I'm saying, please share it with other people. So what I wanted to talk about is for you to celebrate. Hey, Paulina, beautiful. Oh, so nice to see you on there. Oh gosh, yeah, we never often catch each other live. So what I wanted to talk about is a celebration of how far we've all come. And Paulina, you're the perfect person to be on there because, gosh, you have come so far. And, I'm in the same boat. Sometimes we're all, people who are trying to achieve big things and have big dreams, we're often looking forward. Thank you, love. We're often looking forward to, what's next? What's the next big thing? I've got to do this. I've got to do that. And we forget to stop and say, wow, look at what I've achieved so far. So this post is just about that. It's just a reminder. And Paulina says, what a journey we've been on, right? Absolutely. Paulina is a soul sister of mine, a gorgeous woman, and we've been on quite a similar journey in terms of our separation, our marriage separations, and then starting our own businesses. And oh my goodness, it's been huge. And often you think that the journey is going to be quicker than it is, right, Paulina? You think, oh, I'll just do this and suddenly it's going to happen. And, and as Paulina says, it's not the destination, it's the trip, it's the journey. And that's what it's all about. And, it's very rarely that we stop and say, wow, look at how far I've come. And so that's what I'm encouraging people to do. Anyone who's watching this post or anyone you know of that needs to hear this, please share it with them, because it's so important that we take time to give ourselves a little pat on the back, a little cuddle, and say, wow, look what you've done, And it doesn't have to be in terms of numbers, and it can be just in terms of the quality of something that you've done. You don't have to have reached $1 million or changed 1,000,000 lives. It might be one small thing that you've done that you need to stop and say, yeah, I'm thankful for that, and I am congratulating myself for it. So often we forget to cheer ourselves on. And if I think back to, say, maybe a year ago, where I was at versus where I'm at now, I'm in such a different place, and I've gone down so many dead ends and taken lots of wrong turns, all of which have helped me to arrive where I am right now. I'm struggling reading all your beautiful posts, Paulina. Hey, Lindsay, how are you, gorgeous? Nice to see you on here. And Lisa. Hey, Lisa. So, Paulina, it's who you're becoming, the shedding of the old beliefs that hold us back. Thank you for this reminder. Internal shifts and growth. I'm celebrating myself today, as you should, Paulina. Paulina, she's made huge changes, making a big difference to people out there in the world. Actually, I need to share with you, Paulina, some feedback I had of one of your clients who absolutely loves what you're doing, and you've helped her so much. So, so just if you've tuned into this, if you're watching the replay, then the message is for you. There's a reason that you've tuned in today to hear this, and it's for you to stop and go, wow, what have I done? And don't just think about it in terms of what you've achieved, like, numbers on a page or ticks on, actual things that you've done, think about it as well in terms of the internal changes that you've made, because we often forget to count those and to think about all the work you've potentially done on yourself, or all the things you've been open to changing, because that's massive. That's often the internal work that we're doing is bigger than anything on the outside, and it's through those internal shifts that we make that we then start to offer different things in the world, and can open up to so many amazing things. For example, I'm going to celebrate myself in front of you guys now that I launched my course, Authentic, a couple of days ago. It went live, and I was in a bit of negative self-talk beforehand, thinking, who am I to offer this course? What do I know about it? And I just, bit the bullet and got over myself and put it out there. And I have attracted the most beautiful souls, one of whom is watching, Lindsay, to be in this group of it's women. It happens to be women. It wasn't put out to just women, but it happens to be just women. And it's been so transformative and we're only 3 days in, for me, and I know for some of them, and it's just been magic, absolute magic. And, if I talked myself out of doing that, then they wouldn't receive the benefits, and neither would I, and, the world wouldn't be as beautiful as it is today. So I'm celebrating me for, having the guts to put it out there, and for what I've achieved, for how I've grown over this last year. So I encourage you to celebrate you, whatever it is for you that you have done and achieved in terms of, outside achievements or internal improvements, anything. It's really worth stopping and thinking about it. So who are you not? That's right, Paulina. Amazing. Congratulations. Yep, very good. Hey, Lisa. Hey, lovely. Was only thinking this the other day. Okay, perfect. So often, when we tune in to what the universe has to say, and I'm just a messenger, just one of the many, I'm here to just remind you of how amazing and awesome you are and all the beautiful things you've done. So you got to take time out. You could just, even after this call finishes, or like this live finishes, not a call, is it? After this live finishes, just take a moment and write down where you were last year versus now, or, what shifts have you made? What changes have you made? What are you doing now that's just that you need to celebrate and congratulate yourself for? Because I know each and every one of you has a lot that you could put on the page. And if you don't know and you need help, I'll tell you. I'll talk to you, because I know that anyone watching has done a lot of, has had a lot of growth, and, done some wonderful things that's worth celebrating. Now, that is all I had to say here. I'd love to just hang out with you all a bit more. I'm just going to see if there's any more comments. The internal work makes our external world shift. Absolutely. It so does, doesn't it? Like, since I have done this work on my own authenticity and felt ready to share more of my gifts with the world, it's changed the whole game. It's changed everything. And it feels like coming on and doing a live. If you'd said to me a year ago, you'll come on and do a live and you'll feel fine and you won't be nervous, and, people will like what you have to say and they'll share it, and, I just would have thought that would be rubbish. I just wouldn't believe it. And here I am. And so anything's possible if we, do that work and put our minds to it and set our, goals high, and it's the internal work that makes it all possible, right? So yeah, that's it. That's all I wanted to say to you beautiful people. I'm so grateful to all of you that come and hang out with me, and I know a lot of people tend to come and watch me on the replay. So for those of you who are doing that, lots of love to you, and I'll see you all soon. I'll be back online again tomorrow, no doubt, because I still won't have children, so I'll have lots of time. So take care. Have a beautiful evening, everyone. And go and celebrate how wonderful you are and what a gift to the world you are. Such a gift, all so unique, and such a gift. Lots of love. Bye for now.